Hello everyone, this is Kyle from Too Much Bricks, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you all for tuning in. This is yet again another episode of building Nevarro from the Mandalorian in LEGO. I'm very excited to be back and doing more videos on this topic. I know I haven't uploaded any mock related videos in a long time, and to be honest, it's not because I've been working on it. I actually haven't been able to work on it as much with other things not relating to the channel and LEGO and other things related to the channel, other videos, other type of things that I'm planning. And I really feel sad about that, but I am thankfully back and doing more building, and I'm making a video for you guys. I'm happy about that. I have done a little bit of work on it. It's actually moved to hopefully its final place. I was building it in my main studio, and I moved it to over here. This is my secondary studio. If you notice that the scenery is different, and it is now in a different spot, hopefully in its final spot, and I'm filming here because this is closer to where it is. So I just thought to change it up a little bit from the white background, just to change the scenery. So we're gonna go ahead and get right into the mock. I'm hoping to actually do some building in this episode, so actually show you guys some progress, so it's actually documented that I was working on it. But yeah, as I said, I am glad to be back and doing that. If you haven't subscribed, I do encourage you to do so because it would help the channel a lot. It would also help if you jump over to my cousin's channel, AGL Studios, subscribe to him, and hop over to my cousin Ava's channel, Ava Grace, subscribe to her. I suggest you just click my channel icon and go to channels and subscribe to her from there, because there are a lot of Ava Graces out there and she's just started, so it might be a little bit hard to find her. I actually am going to be doing a collab, hopefully, with her coming up soon. And if that changes, I will let you all know. It has been planned, so hopefully it will actually happen. And the cousin collab, as I said, is coming back very soon. So be on the lookout for that. Me and my cousin from AGL Studios. And without further ado, let's get into this video. All right, everyone. So we're over here at the of mocks, and this is where it has been moved to. As you can see, some of the cups over there. So those are the 4 mocks, and yes, sadly, Wakanda is gone. I am very sad to announce that I have taken it apart. If you haven't checked out my Wakanda Wednesdays series, definitely be sure to go check that out. In my playlists, I have all of the stepping stones onto how I made it. So all of it video documented. So I am very happy that I have it at least saved in my playlists. But I took it apart mainly for the room and for the parts. So here is the mock. And I know it looks very different because I have taken it apart, but I built it to be taken apart. I have built it in sections, as you can see, via Technic pins for that specific reason, for transportation, and also so it would be easier to actually build. So this is where it's been moved to from my secondary studio up there. There's another section of it that I've detailed, and I'm really happy with how this came out. Hopefully, the rest of it is going to look like this. So I'm very happy with how that came out. Just got a bunch more parts over there. Some plates. More parts on the ground there. A cup full of bricks. And then the main huge section is actually in my secondary studio right here that I have been working on. And aside from that, there's not much changes to it. Just that I have been back and building, as you can see. So I got a lot more tan plates here that I'm hoping to actually cover it, all that gray and dark tan up to actually make it look more like this. I definitely have a lot of the cheese slopes. I don't know if you could see it in there. I do need to pick up a little bit more of those 1x2 sand green 1x2 tiles. Definitely need those. Still got my renders here. I'm probably going to go with this one. I don't know if I want to pick up a Mandalorian battle pack still. I might, but that'll be probably changed soon. I still do have my parts list for Bricklink. The orders have not been made yet, sadly. I am still waiting for the right time. Probably going to browse Bricklink now as things start to die down, my size series and everything, and we get back to actually building the mock. I'm probably going to make some Bricklink orders, but like I said, I took Wakanda apart, so I kind of want to use all the parts from it that I've salvaged, see what I need there, and then maybe I can cut some stuff off the list. think it would just be a little bit easier if I did that than order a bunch of parts and realize, oh, I have them. So without further ado, as I said, I am actually going to do some work on it for you guys. So mainly what I'm going to be doing is I have a nice big sand plate right here. So what I want to do, moving back over to here, is I just want to finish this with all sand, and I have a couple of my mocks over here. I did save the Wakanda wall, the actual set. It's a little bit customized, so that's good. Cut a couple sets in the back, but I do want to finish this with all the sand and texture it and whatnot. But as I said, I will need to pick up some more of these, the 1x2 sand green tiles, because I don't believe I have enough to really cover this as much as I would like. And aside from that, that would really be it, because at least in this episode, because this is pretty much done. These two sections are done, and once I don't know if I'll actually get to piecing it back together in this episode, but if I do, I will show you what the next phase is that I want to build. Two more sections to connect to it. And I know it is a mess, but that is just how I work, sadly. Everything is a mess, but as I said, let's get to building. Alright everyone, so we are back after about an hour of building and work. A little bit longer than I wish it took, but I got it done. I'm going to go ahead and show you what it looks like. Now, the second piece that was over here, I've actually connected. I left these two over here. I'm actually hoping to actually connect it in the video, but here it is. I'm extremely happy with how it looks. You can see the original Mandalorian mock in the back there. Very happy with how it looks. You can't even see where the piece actually connected, so I'm very happy with that. Got the little kind of oasis, little pond over there, I guess, or a little lake. Yes, the tree is missing. I just took that off so it'd be easier to work. I have used up almost all of the green 1x2 tiles. You can see there's only very little bit left. And that I started using a couple of the cheese slopes to actually do some texturing around it. As you can see, I started a little bit over in the corner there. So I want to kind of bring all this around. And aside from that, this is done. I'm going to go ahead and put those on for you just so you can get one final look. Alright guys. So here is the mock so far, in all its glory so far. This is how big it is. You can see in comparison to my hand, really, really big already. But as far as the rest of it goes, this is the render that I'm going with. Let me just grab it real quick. So this is the render I'm going with. So these two squares is this right here. And so I'm basically going to make two more, connect them together via Technic pins. So it's going to be another one of this right here connected to it. So it's going to be pretty big. But as far as length goes, we're good. We just basically need to build another section of it, and then the mock is complete. So that's where the real battle will be. As far as this, it's just going to be some terrain, probably put a couple stormtroopers, little things here and there, maybe a couple Mandalorians coming to the scene via the path. Just make it look a little bit more nice with some plants, some foliage. Get a couple of bushes here. Again, I'll probably put the tree back over there. Got my custom Mandalorian in there just for minifigure scale. Aside from that, I'm super, super happy with the amount of work that I got done today. I'm glad I finally got this out of the way, because this was on my mind, getting this whole big piece connected, because this needed to be textured. Still going to continue to do it. As you can see, I got a lot of cheese slopes because I want to texture this whole area, but that'll be easy. That's really enjoyable. Again, just making this whole thing firm and sturdy to the point where I could actually snap stuff on it without it caving in, just the way it was built. And there are a few gaps all over the place, like here and there within the mock, but hopefully they will die down eventually. As I said. But I do have more plates and more bricks to actually give it the thickness. So I'm glad that I'm actually using the bricks. I think it looks better. And this is probably going to be one of the best mocks yet. One of the biggest, if not one of the best, as I said. So I'm very excited for that. Aside from that, everything's connected, and that's all the work I'm doing for this episode. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm very happy with, as I said, everything that got done. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take us back to the regular studio. We'll wrap up this video and talk about the episode. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I do hope that you found this helpful. If you spotted any cool building techniques, thank you all, as I said, for tuning in. I hope you will stay with me on the journey to completing this mock. I am definitely excited about it, and I have put a little bit of the foliage back, put the tree back and the bushes back just for the closing of this episode. This is, I believe, episode 3, I would say. I can't even keep track, but like I said, that's enough work on this mock today, but please stay tuned for some more uploads coming out soon. I have a Lego City update coming out very soon, as well as some more gaming videos such as Lego Legacies. I am just having a little bit of the trouble with uploading the Lego Legacies gameplay, but I'm trying to figure it out, so be on the lookout for that. As I said, collabs coming up and much more to come, as well as some other secondary mini-mocks. If that's something you guys would like to see me start a mini-mock series, leave that down in the comment section down below. As I said, subscribe if you are not, because it would help the channel a lot. As always, big shout out to our sponsor, Providence Brick Exchange, for old retired sets, parts, and all of your Lego needs. Definitely be sure to go check him out. Located in Smithfield, RI, and you can find more information about him in my About section if you head on over there if you are new to the channel to find out more about my channel. And as I said, subscribe to my cousin Anthony from AGL Studios and my cousin Ava from her new channel, Ava Grace. And as I said, I suggest you click my channel icon, go to channels, and subscribe to her through there. I think that will be the easiest way since she has just recently started her channel. Aside from that, that pretty much wraps up this episode. Again, got a lot of work done. It's a big improvement, so I would say now probably going to start texturing a little bit more in this area. I probably won't make an episode out of that. I'll just finish that. Then I definitely need to order parts, a lot more, the 1x2 sand greens, like a lot more. And then I will actually start making some bricklink orders, hopefully. So that'll be good. And once we get the parts, then we can really start full speed ahead on finishing up this mock. Thank you all for watching, and remember, you can never have too much bricks. And I'll see you in the next video. Keep building.